Hi guys, so welcome to day 2 of how to get unstuck and mapping your vision for the new year. So guys, I know day 1 you enjoyed it. I know day 1 was an important day because we were letting go of stuff that is accumulated, stuff that is causing us, to feel stuck because we don't know how to move on. So the thing is, let it go. Let it all go. And once you let it go, you can see in front of you. You can have energy to go on. You can have, ability and strength and knowing of how to move on when you let go of something that is weighing on you. So today, it's day 2. This is a recording for day 2, definitely, because yesterday I was not able to do day 2. I had just so much to do in the day, so I thought I would just do today, day 2 and day 3. So day 2 we're talking about defining your purpose. So now you've let go and now you're ready to go on into the next thing. So you need to, this is the part where in a normal setup, you will be setting a goal. So you've let go of drama and now you need to set a goal to say, okay, in the new year, this is what I want. But then, like I said, we're not going to set a goal. Why are we not setting a goal? Very, very simple. When you set a goal, it must be smart. A smart concept is that it must be specific, measurable, attainable, and doable. It means that it must be something you can be able to go and make happen. So the thing is this: you could have a goal that you could dream of having the top of the range car, but because you can't do or make a top range car happen, then you just take like a middle type, or maybe let's just say you're starting by buying your first car, then you'll have to take an entry level car because you can't make that top range car. So that your goal will be then this entry level car. But the thing is this: when you set up a vision, you can set up a vision of anything and everything. When you're setting a vision, you don't have a limit. When you set a goal, you have a limit. So day 2 is all about defining your purpose, defining your vision for the new year. Saying 2019, I will want this and this and this to happen. But then the very important thing about setting up this vision is you saying, I want stuff. I want things to happen to me. But be very careful. Do not look out to have things. Look out to experience things. And there's a big difference. How does this differ? It differs in this way. When you have something, like I said on the course material for day 2, that when you die, you don't take your car, your house, your clothes, your expensive handbags with you to the grave. No. Like, even if you go, but they will not serve you after death. Which means that it doesn't matter. But the thing is this: you could be here and enjoy all those things. So you want an experience. You don't want to accumulate, because accumulating does not serve you anyway. You want to experience, and when you look out for an experience, you actually gain more. So let me explain to you this way. Let's say you wanted to live in a 10 million rand house or whatever amount, a mansion, and you know exactly that the bank will never give you such a loan for the house, will never give you the bond, and you getting a job that can give you such, it's like really a long way. It's not something that can happen tomorrow, because it's a goal and you can't make it happen. It's not attainable. So it's not realistic. That's the other R in that smart concept, that you can get that. So, but you do want it. And the thing is this: whatever that you want, the universe has said to you, you are ready for it. The fact that you're thinking of it, that is how you get blessed. You don't get blessed by having the car in your driveway. You get blessed by knowing that and feeling the desire that I'm ready. I want that thing. I can see it. I recognize it. It will look good on me. I'll enjoy it. That is when you know the universe is blessing you. But a lot of people don't understand that that is when the universe blesses you, because there was a day where you did not think of this, that this was not even an option in your life. You just did not even cross your mind. Once it crosses your mind, it means you are ready for it. But then you're thinking, I am not, it's not realistic. I can't get there. So that is the goal thing. But when it's a vision doesn't have to be realistic. A vision has to be something that you accept from the universe and say, thank you, universe, for letting me know that I'm ready for this thing, and then you go for it. Now, when you wanting a 10 million rand house and you know that realistically it's just not gonna happen, it's not attainable. Now, but then someone says, you know what, Busi, I have to move to the US for the next 5 years. And I have here my mansion that I'm going to live, and I'm not selling it, I'm not doing it. I just want, can you just come through with your whole family and stay here for the next 5 years? Yeah, I'll even pay you to look after my home for me. Move in for 5 years. Now, this means that you don't have to pay a bond, you don't have to pay maintenance of the house. These people will maintain their house every day, which means that they will take care of the swimming pool, the garden, this and this and this. They will pay you to stay in their house. They will, they will take care of the electricity bill. They will do everything. And they say stay there, and you wanted to stay in a mansion. Didn't you just get what you wanted? Now you're gonna experience this house for 5 years. And which means that you're gonna save on so much. And this kind of things happens to me all the time, because I always look for experiences. I don't look. So when I want to go on holiday, I don't say I want 50,000 to go on a holiday. No, I say I want to go there, and experience this and this and this. And it happens. It happens without me having to think of how much am I gonna pay for it. So if you want a house, want the house. Don't want the money to buy the house and think that for you to have a house, it must be in your name. No, you want to experience living in a 10 million rent house. Then allow yourself to live in a 10 million rent house. Doesn't matter how the house comes to you. So that is why I always say your part in the creation process, it's only, like I was saying on day one, it's only that part where you say what it is. Like when you're making a baby, it's only that one day when the baby is being made. After that, the universe takes over, makes the baby happen. Where the eyes are gonna be, where the hair is gonna be, where the eyes and nose and mouth and teeth are gonna be, that is, the mother doesn't know anything about that. It's none of her business. She just did the hair part. So the how is none of your business. So just want the experience. I want to experience this and this. So mapping your vision, mapping what you want for 2019. Go for experiences. Say, I want this, in an experience. Like, one thing that is also very important about that is that you don't get attached to the thing, because you're experiencing it, you're passing through it. Other people will say, Busi, I started following you, my business is doing so, and now I'm scared. I was just coaching someone who said that today. I'm now scared and I'm gonna lose this because everything is going so well, but I'm like, oh my God, what if it stops? No, what if it stops? Why are you even attached to it stopping and starting? You just want an experience of running a business that is successful. That's all you want. Enjoy the experience and leave the stuff of saying, it is mine, I'm keeping it. No, enjoy the experience. When you get into a relationship, don't be like, oh, I found the one, we're gonna walk down the... No, enjoy the experience. That's all. Okay, so there are questions that you need to work through for day 2, and which is, what is the purpose for 2019? What is it that you want to see happen in 2019? I want to see my second book come out in 2019. I want to see my TV show happen in 2019. I want to see a whole lot of stuff happen in 2019. And I am not even gonna go and say this is how it's gonna happen. I mean, I know the outline of the book. I have not even done the research or just sat down and let it happen, but I know that one day I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I know that this is the day and I'll do it. So and what, how it's gonna be published and all that, I know it's gonna happen. But the thing is this, I need to set up the stage. That's all I need to do, to say what is it about 2019 that I want to see happen. And always, when the stage is set, you see even more than what you thought you will see. Okay, because you're not attached to this process, because you're not attached at what happens at what time. Okay, so and so then you will name the experiences you want to have. Do you want to be loved? Do you want to be appreciated? Do you want to be rewarded fairly? It means like getting paid more, getting, you know, appreciated at work, rewarded correctly, to be more comfortable, you know, driving comfy car, staying in a comfy house, more freedom, you know, working less hours, maybe working for yourself. So, but the goal is not to leave the job. The goal is to have freedom. Because what if you have freedom in that job? What if the job, they say only work once a day, once a week, and we will say pay you the same amount? And you're like, okay, then I can have 4 days. Then that is freedom, you know, like extra freedom. So you don't know how it's gonna happen. Just want what you want. Because that is also going to give you a good idea of why you want it. Like I said in week 1, why do I even want to write a second book? Because I want to simplify my message even better and reach even more people, because maybe other people will not buy my first book, but other people will buy my second book. And the second book, I want to reach more people, but then also simplify and make this concept to be more understandable to someone who would have never thought this is possible in their life, that they can create their own life, and they create it without anything, any money, anything. They can just create it with their minds. So that is my purpose, and my vision is to do that so that I can reach more people. So I mean, every day I'm on radio, every day I'm on TV, more people on a daily basis hear about this for the first time. So what is my purpose is to just make sure that as many people as possible get to know about this, and the next year I want to reach more people, you know. So that's how you do it. Okay, so go on and name all the stuff you want to experience for day 2. So now you're setting up the stage for 2019. Then we will continue in the next 5 days and take out all the stuff that will hinder this process. Now that the stage is set, what can hinder the process? So we're going to be going through that in the next 5 days. So day 2, set up the stage. Create. Say, what is it that you want? Not to have and to hold. No, definitely not. But to experience. What is that you want to experience? Not to have and to hold, but to experience. Is a big difference, and that is the power of creation. Thank you guys. Enjoy day 2. Bye-bye.